We are forlorn like children and experienced like old men. We are crude and sorrowful and superficial. I believe we are lost. The first explosion burst in our hearts. We loved our country as much as they. We went courageously into every action, but also we distinguished the false from true. We had suddenly learned to see. It is very queer that the unhappiness of the world is so often brought on by small men. The war has ruined us for everything. For us lads of 18, they ought to have been mediators and guides to the world of maturity, the world of work, of duty, of culture, of progress to the future. It will try simply to tell of a generation of men who, even though they may have escaped shells, were destroyed by the war. We are little flames poorly sheltered by frail walls, against the storm of dissolution and madness in which we flicker and sometimes almost go out. We are so completely played out that in spite of our great hunger we do not think of the provisions, then gradually we become something like men again. How senseless is everything that can ever be written, done, or thought, when such things are possible. We are no longer untroubled, we are indifferent. Our knowledge of life is limited to death. We always see it too late. Why do they never tell us that you are poor devils like us, that your mothers are just as anxious as ours, and that we have the same fear of death? We were all at once terribly alone and alone. We must see it through. A hospital alone shows what war is. It's all rot that they put in the war news about the good humor of the troops. We are in a good humor because otherwise we should go to pieces. A word of command has made these silent figures our enemies. A word of command might transform them into our friends. They are too grievous for us to be able to reflect on them at once. If we did that, we should have been destroyed long ago. This book is to be neither an accusation nor a confession, and least of all an adventure, for death is not an adventure to those who stand face to face with it. I soon found out this much: terror can be endured so long as a man simply ducks, but it kills if a man thinks about it.